Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
No! 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 I was so close to a Lambo! Why did I FOMO? Why did... Final stand! The frickin' final stand! Why did he tell me to FOMO? You gotta be kidding me, bro! I FOMO'd at 80 cents! All these frickin' influencers! While I eat my meatloaf! While I drink my Mountain Dew! You gotta be kidding me! Tell me to buy Shiba at 80 cents! Mom! We gotta find them! Get your pitchforks! We're going to get them after dinner!
Let's jump into the Bitcoin show.
All right. Yeah, we won't talk about Shiba. We won't talk about Shiba right now. Shiba is, Shiba is, ever since everyone was everyone was getting on my case of telling people not to FOMO on this day. Shiba's dropped about 50%, but we won't go there. We will not go there today, okay? That is not about what the stream is about, but I obviously wanted to touch on it as Shiba continues to drop, okay? So, Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. All right, let's start with the videos about. So, first of all, I hope you guys had a fantastic Thursday. I had a fantastic Thursday today. Really another nothing burger in crypto land. Everything kind of going down slightly. You know, Bitcoin's down about 3% today. ETH down about 2%. ADA down 4%. Link down 3%. Overall, the market didn't really do much today. If anything, it went slightly down. Okay? Here's the thing. There were some coins that did well today. We have Solana continuing to make all-time highs. We'll check out Solana in a little bit. We had VeChain. Everyone wants to say, don't want to hold vet. VeChain up about 8% today. So trust me, today, guys, I'm happy that I hold VeChain. Theta up about 4%. Happy I hold some Theta. So things are looking pretty good. And just to sort of pick on, the same people saying the stock market's going to crash. Holy crap.
Rant alert.
I'm going to start with a rant alert right away. Holy crap, this stock market looks bearish. I remember all the people down here. Oh, it's going to crash. Yeah, we didn't just make an inverse head and shoulders and then go absolutely parabolic, right? We're not the most parabolic that we've been since the start of this run, no? Oh, no, we're just super bearish on the S&P, man. Super bearish on the S&P. I think you should short the stock market right now. Go ahead, short the stock market, see where it gets you. See where it gets you. Go ahead, short it. Short the S&P. I'm telling you.
Rant alert.
Do it. All right, moving on. What's going on, Drunk Bear? What's on, John? What's up, DJ Flexa? All the drunk bears in here. I'm not a drunk bear today. I'm not even a drunk bull today. I am a sober bull today. I am a sober bull. I do not have 1 ounce of drunk in my body right now. Tiger Baby is pumping. Yeah, Tiger Baby is pumping. All right, let's move on, guys. So let's start out with Bitcoin on the daily, because you guys saw the title, right? I'm not just saying Bitcoin's gearing up for a big move as clickbait, okay? Sometimes I might throw some clickbait in there. I mean, if you guys saw the BitBoy versus Pomp debate, I do have to say, BitBoy won that debate. BitBoy won that debate. Let me know in the chat right now who you guys think won that debate. But I think BitBoy told Pomp off. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But let me know in the chat right now who you think, right? Who you think won that debate between BitBoy and Pomp. I think BitBoy won 100%. I think Pomp kind of came off as a little bit of a arrogant guy. Okay, I think he came off a little bit arrogant, but we won't go with that. We'll go with that. What's up, DJ? Pomp got destroyed. Pomp got absolutely destroyed. Absolutely. He didn't even know what to say. He's like, he just laughed because he has no argument. That was Pomp during the whole thing. Had no argument at all. That was the worst debate ever. He should never debate anyone because he sucks at debating. He sucks at debating. That's not his number one skill, I will say. What's up, Bootney? All right, let's check out Bitcoin on the daily. Let's stop ranting right now. I'm in kind of a ranty mood today. Kind of a ranty mood. Some days you wake up and you're like, yeah, I'm ranty today. That's kind of me. So I'm not just clickbait, right? So Bitcoin on the daily, right, is coiling up for a big move on the daily time frame, right? We can look at the hourly, we can look at the 4 hour. Let's focus on the daily first. You can see that we are forming what seems to be a nice symmetrical triangle, okay, on the daily time frame. Now, this still could take a couple days to play out, okay? So just want everyone to know, this doesn't have to play out today. This doesn't have to play out tomorrow. This could realistically go into next week, right? This could go to like November 8th, November 9th, Sunday, Monday, next week. It doesn't have to go that long, right? It could certainly happen
within it could happen tonight, it could happen tomorrow. But we are definitely getting ready for a big move for Bitcoin, right? Price is getting tighter and tighter and tighter, just like to say on multiple other coins. Finally, we're seeing it with Bitcoin, at least on a longer term time frame, right? We haven't really had a longer term time frame chart or a pattern in a long time, and we're starting to get it now for Bitcoin, right? We're starting to get it for Bitcoin. Super chat? Yeah. Hey, why did you skip my super chat? Oh, what's up, Steven? I did skip your super chat, man. I 100% skip your super chat. You said it about 2 seconds ago, you know? But anyways, if this was to break to the upside, right? Let's just go with the bullish scenario where this breaks to the upside. Obviously, we'll look at the downside target as well, but let's start with the upside target. Depending on where this breaks out, you might see a move. Let's zoom in a little bit so you ants can see. Let's zoom in a little bit. The price target for this breakout would potentially put you upwards of about, ding, 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 chicken wings for dinner, tofu if you're vegan, right about 74,300, right? And that's kind of the level we've been watching at. That's where the next big Fibonacci level is, right? That's where our 1.618 Fibonacci is on the short-term fibs, and that is where our long-term fibs, where the 4236 Fibonacci is, right there at $74,000. So a lot of confluence coming in at around that $74,000 mark. Depending on where we break out, it's going to put you, up plus minus a couple $100. But generally speaking, right around that $74,000 area. No chat for you. What's up, Keith? What's going on, Keith? Steven got played. If you guys haven't watched that debate, guy, you guys should definitely check it out. Downside target would put you right around 50,000. Okay. What's up? Downside target would be about 50,000. Now, it is a symmetrical triangle, guys. What's the percentage chance that this breaks to the upside? Well, it's higher than it breaks to the downside, right? So I'm not going to sit here and be, some of these other, I'm not going to name names. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to sit here, it could break to the upside or downside. Well, it can break to the upside or downside, right? That's the whole point of technical analysis, is to look at both the upside and downside targets so you're ready for both and you can react when either of them happen, right? You sort of wait for the breakout necessarily some of the times. And you're not necessarily trying to predict which way it's going to break, because a lot of times...
Let's go make some paper mache.
Bro. That just happened. Holy crap, man. That threw me off. That threw me off so bad, man. Holy crap. I guess we're going to go make some paper mache. Downside target, guys, is downwards of about $50,000, right? $50,000. That's the downside target. So do I think we go down to $50,000 even if we break down? No, I don't think we break down from $50,000. I really don't. The lowest I see us going, and I don't even see us going this low, guys. I really don't. The lowest I see us going is about 53,000 to test this previous local high. That's about it. I didn't know. DJ said, "What the F was that?" All right. I don't think we go below 53,000. I really don't. And that would just be a back test of our previous local high back from September. That's the bearish scenario. Okay. Now, we'll go over on the shorter term time frames which way makes the most sense for us to break. I'm still convinced this breaks up, right? We're in an uptrend. Symmetrical triangles have a higher tendency to break to the upside when you're coming from an uptrend, right? It's usually a continuation pattern in that sense. So keeping that in mind, we're also holding our an important level to watch here on a close basis is the 20-day exponential, right? We've been watching that, and we've been holding that support really, really nicely throughout this consolidation, right? We bounce off of it, bounce off of it, bounce off of it, bounce off of it. We just keep bouncing off this. If this breaks, well, there's a possibility, obviously, it's right at the triangle support. If this does break, obviously, we're probably going lower. But if we can get that bounce that we're looking for here, once again here, make one more move to the upside, I think that we break to the upside there. And some of these shorter term time frames will probably give us a little bit better of a clue. The other thing, also reason I do think we move up, guys, Our stock RSI on the daily, though, it has moved up a little bit here. I still think that the momentum is going to carry us up. And then the daily, there's really nothing there in the daily RSI as of right now. It's pretty much flat as we speak. Pretty much flat. Paper mache. Where was that, bro? Oh. That's for the paper hands, man.
Let's go make some paper mache.
DJ said, what the F was that? Yeah, this is, if you sell your Bitcoin, this is what you get, okay?
Let's go make some paper mache.
Okay, so keep that in mind. That's what you get if you sell your Bitcoin, all right? Don't be doing it. Don't be doing it. All right, so, not financial advice, by the way. You guys want to sell your Bitcoin, go right ahead. I will scoop it up.
Can we check out VeChain? It's on fire.
VeChain? Yeah, we'll check out VeChain. VeChain's going nuts, man. It's about time we start holding VeChain. I can't wait. I'm going to sing the song later, and I'm going to sing it. I want to hold VeChain. That's what I'm going to say. All right, on the 4 hour, guys, let's go back to the 4 hour and see if we can find any clues here. Same thing as the daily, right? Our stock RSI in the 4 hour is bottomed out. Just got the bullish cross to the upside. Is that going to give us any momentum to come up? Well, it shows that we at least, we at least are able to build some bullish momentum here. We also have this support level that's coming up here, guys. You see, we have a bounce off of it here, right? A bounce off of it here. We wicked a little bit below it, but we generally speaking got a bounce off of it here. And we just got another bounce here. Will this continue to hold or will this break? Now, we can't be biased here. We have to say that the more times we test support, usually you have a higher chance of breaking to the downside, right? We've tested it once. You can even argue we tested it 5 times here. More times you test it, the higher chance you break down. So far, so good. We continue to hold it, which is really, really nice. But we definitely need to see some type of move to the upside relatively soon. I don't want to keep hitting this because it might, you might be dropping to the downside if you keep testing this over and over and over again, right? So that's what we'll watch here in the immediate short term. On the 4 hour,
Cat bounce. Sunlight into ICP and XRP.
dead cat bounce, bruh. Not gonna be dead cat bounce, bro. No dead. We already went over this, guys. It's impossible for this to be a dead cat bounce now. We literally made a higher high. There's no, we already went over this, guys. The dead cat has already awoken. Okay, we went over this countless times. It's impossible to call this a dead cat bounce. I don't want to creep you out with this cat. I really don't. But if you keep calling it a dead cat bounce, I'm going to pull out the cat and show you that he's alive. He is no longer a dead cat. Okay, so please stop calling it a dead cat bounce. It's an alive bounce. Okay, it's a very, very alive bounce. It's like to the fact where he's living his best life, right? The cat is living his best life right now. Okay, he's living his best life. So please don't call it a dead cat bounce. Please don't do it. Please don't do it.
Rant alert.
Yeah.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
All right, Jesus cat bounce. All right, let me adjust this real quick. Sometimes this gets blurry. I can't figure out why. I tried actually for a little while today. I tried to figure out why it keeps getting blurry. Couldn't figure it out for the life of me. Maybe I got to go on Google, YouTube. I don't know, man. When in doubt, you ever try to figure out something, always go on YouTube. You'll figure out how to do it, man. That's what you can do. It's 2021, Jordan. What are you thinking? Figure it out. Watch a YouTube video. All right. So what else are we looking for on the 4 hour? Is there bullish divergence? Very, very slight. It's like very, very slight bullish divergence to the point where, it's trying to play out, right? You have slightly higher highs on the price action, slightly, very, very slightly on the closes. And you've got higher lows on the price action, lower lows on the RSI, which should, in theory, push you up higher, right? Which would obviously support our theory of breaking to the upside of that symmetrical triangle on the daily. So, like I said, we're right at support. Stock is looking good. RSI is looking good. We just got to get the juice, as we like to call it, right? We got to bring out the juice. The cat is so high. All right. Real quick, guys, I want to show you guys Ethereum real quick before it breaks out. Ethereum's in a nice wedge. This could be a sign that Bitcoin, if Ethereum could break up from this wedge, this could be a good sign for Bitcoin that Bitcoin could go up in a higher price. As we know, sometimes, at least in the last couple months, Ethereum has had that first move, which has led Bitcoin to have that next move. So you guys can see a clear, downward support, downwards resistance. Ethereum going up to test this resistance right as we speak. If this breaks, as we said, guys, this could be the turning point for maybe Ethereum has that move and then Bitcoin follows up right after. We see that consistently. We've seen that consistently. So we know ETH has been super hot. ETH has been so hot, guys. If you guys didn't know, I'm married to Ethereum. I have an Ethereum hat. She's sitting right there over the bed for after the stream for me. I can't wait till after the stream because I am going to do some stuff to... We won't go there, but Ethereum could make that first move if it can break this resistance, right? If it can break that resistance. If, right? It's a big if. We got to wait for the resistance to break first. It's not a guarantee, obviously. So we'll watch that. That could be a good sign for Bitcoin as well. Try to get a camera person. All right, Keith. Keith is being a good troll today. He's trying to get me to rant. I can tell. Keith. What kind of name is Keith? I'm just kidding. Keith, I love you, man. You're always in here. You know I'm just trolling you back. All right. Let me take a sip of water here real quick. BTC could come down. Yeah, it could come down too. We went over both scenarios. On the hourly, guys, also for Bitcoin, I'm looking at this falling channel. So here's the thing. We were originally looking at this as a wedge, okay? And the wedge is still intact, guys. It's not like the wedge isn't still intact, but we broke down from the wedge, okay? We broke down from the wedge, and we did we did a little bit of a weird maneuver, right? We broke down from the wedge, came back up, retested the wedge or the previous supporter's resistance, tried to move back down, got support again, made a W pattern. Okay, we made a W pattern, came back up into the wedge, came back down, tested the wedge support, as well as the previous resistance right here on the hourly, and are now trying to bounce back up. So this could be, and what I'm sort of looking at this as is, yes, it still could be a wedge. This could have just been a fake out. This is the retest of the support and the continuation back to the upside, right? The other way to look at this is, and if we want to do our best savvy impersonation, okay, our best savvy impersonation. Where's my guy? Oh, looks like our pattern was wrong. So we're gonna move the lines around a little bit here. Let's just adjust the lines to fit our narrative here. There we go. Today we got a bullish narrative, so let's just fit the lines for the bullish narrative. So then all the haters can see that we are still firmly bearish, and obviously
Nothing has changed.
nothing has changed, obviously, right? Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
You can see right now that Bitcoin is getting a bounce back up, exactly as I predicted, guys. Exactly as I predicted. I've been predicting this since March. All right. If you guys want to go back and watch my old videos, I've been telling you guys this since March. Right. Let's go back and watch some of my old videos so I can seem smart. And kind of forget the last 30 times that I was wrong consistently all through 2020 and 2021. I like to look smart, and I don't like the trolls. That's why I make all my streams members only, because I can't handle the trolls. I don't have thick skin. I have very thin skin. I block everyone on Twitter that disagrees with me. I kick everyone from my Discord that's bullish, or even the ones that are bearish and are joking. I kick too, right? So just wanted to let you know why I do what I do, and I'm gonna give it back to Jordan. I just wanted to explain me moving it to the bullish narrative. All right, see you guys. All right, we're back. So Bitcoin on the 1 hour, right? This looks now, right? If we adjust our lines, right, kind of like how Savvy does. If we adjust our lines, you can see that. The falling channel, right? The falling channel, you can see up, down, and up, right? If this comes up, you can see, guys, see the falling channel that's forming, all right? And you can see that this actually turned into a nice W reversal if it can play out. You guys can see, we just talked about it, but I'll zoom in a little bit more so you can see it here. We'll zoom in a lot here, because I know you guys have little ant eyes. Little ant eyes. So you can see here, we moved down, right? We came back up, came back down, came back up. So that was the W. We broke the resistance, right? And then we came back down, closed right at that previous resistance as a back test. And now Bitcoin is looking to back test it and then get the confirmation back up to the upside. That's the bullish scenario here for Bitcoin. If to get us to come back up and test the top of the channel, man, ultimately that's what we want to see, right? That's what we want to see. So ultimately that's what we're looking at. Now, anything here on the hourly RSI that's giving us any clues? Not really, right? Nothing's really giving us any clues here on the RSI, on the stock RSI. Nothing really there on the hourly. I wish there was. I wish I wasn't just like, there's nothing there, right? But there isn't. There isn't. I think an important thing for us to do here on the hourly time frame too, guys, is to get back over this 20 hourly EMA, which was resistance, resistance, resistance. Or we haven't tested it yet, but this might act as resistance. Did once, twice. Will it act as resistance again when Bitcoin tests it? I think it's at least going to come up and test this to see what it's made of. If it can break back over it, hey, we may be looking pretty good. Maybe looking pretty good.
Timecoin market cap and pump size.
What time frame is this? This is the hourly. This is the hourly. Weird W. I mean, you can look at it any way you want to look at it. You know, you can look at any way you want to look at it. I mean, a W, guys, it doesn't have to be on the candle bodies. It just can be down, up, right? It doesn't have to be exact, if you know what I mean. It's just more about the movements, more about the price movements. All right, so that's basically that. Can we get back over that hourly 20 EMA? Well, we'll have to see what happens, right? We'll have to see what happens from there. Another thing on the daily, guys, the Bollinger Bands is getting tight, right? And we know on this channel, we like tight things, okay? We like tight things, whether it's consolidation patterns getting tight, whether it's the Bollinger Bands getting tight, whether it's, a price getting tight to a resistance point, whether it's a, have ant phones, ant can't see anything. I'm trying, man. I always forget to zoom in, man. It's one of the things I always have problem with, as I always forget to zoom in on the charts because I forget people are watching on phones and stuff. So let's zoom in here. The Bollinger Bands on the daily are getting tight. And typically when we see tightness, we do see a pretty big move after that. Well, it could be the upside move. It could be the downside move. But kind of like we said, a big move is coming. We don't know which direction it's going to go, right? We're expecting up, right? Because of, maybe Plan B's theory, because the momentum's to the upside, right? Generally in the macro sense. But yeah, when this gets tight, you can get a big move to the upside. You can get tight and get a big move to the downside. So I'm expecting a move here. I'm expecting a move. You can see here that they started tightening up here. When they start converging, you see a big move afterwards. So they are tight. Actually, the tightest they've been since right here. Interesting enough. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm expecting a move here relatively soon on the daily. Like I said, guys. Like I said, because of that, and because of the and because of the symmetrical triangle, right? Because of the symmetrical triangle that we're in on the daily as well. So that's what I'm watching for there. That's what she said. Yes, man. We like tight. We like tight things, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. All right. All right. What else? What else is there on Bitcoin? What else is there on the weekly? The weekly is just. I actually saw Ben Cowan tweet this today, guys. In theory, it seems like, oh, we're going up, we're going down. Holy crap, this, that, this and that, this and that, and this and that. We're going up, we're going down. But in reality, we're not going nothing. We're not doing nothing, all right? We're not doing nothing. Why am I talking like that? I don't know. But you can see here in the weekly, we are just, for the last 3 weeks, we're pretty much going sideways, right? Yeah, you have your big wicks up and down, right? Up and down, up and down. But in reality, we haven't done diddly squat. as far as opens and closes on the weekly, man. You've done absolutely nothing, right? So this is another reason why we can look at this stuff. We can be like, holy crap, there's so much volatility. There's so much volatility. Holy moly, right? And you got all the moon boys coming in. Holy, we're going to the moon. Holy crap, we're going to the moon. And then the next day, you got friggin' Jabba coming in saying, I told you guys we're going to zero. Oh, I told you. I shorted Bitcoin and I'm going to be a millionaire with my $5 100x leverage. You got to do 100x leverage, guys. It's not the same if you don't. You can't do 50. You got to go all in with 100. I've heard there's some exchanges that you can do over 100 now. I got to find that exchange. I need a discount code. I wonder if Carl the Moon has one. He probably does. He has all the discount codes in his description. He says it every video. I got to go check those out later. See you guys. Right? But in reality, though we have the Moon Boys getting pumped, though we have the Bears getting pumped, right? We are doing literally nothing. Literally. So keep that in mind. You know, we can get excited, but until we see that big move, I mean, pretty much nothing has happened here. Nothing has changed, as Savvy would say.
Nothing has changed.
Right? It's whale consolidation. Yep. 1000x. Can you really do 1000x? I don't think you actually can do 1000x. There's no way.
Crow keeps on chugging along.
No way.
What do you think about the chart right now? Here.
All right, let's move on. So the daily, guys, plan B. All right, we like to touch on this because every day, in theory, we can move this over every day, right? Every day, it's going to be harder and harder to reach plan B's theory, right? At some point, if we don't move up, it's going to look like this and it's going to be impossible, right? Nothing's impossible for Bitcoin. As it stands right now, I mean, if we just look at, you know, we're pretty much at tomorrow. This is now the trajectory we have to take, right? Originally, it was something like this. It was a little bit. Now it's like this. So every day that goes by, we're going to have to move up faster and faster and faster to reach the 97K, prophecy, right? As Plan B, as it has said, it's going to get tough. It's going to be tough, especially if we don't move for another couple days. We're going to have to start moving really quick to get up there. Really quick to get up there. I'm still confident. 97K is going to be tough, bro. But I also said that last month when we were sitting at 40,000, and I was going to 63K is going to be pretty tough here in a month. And we actually went up to 67,000 before it was even the close. So I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough. I mean, that's a pretty massive parabolic move when you really look at it here. We got some work to do. We definitely got some serious work to do, bro. Serious work to do. All right. Moving on. Our fractal. I posted this on Twitter today, but still looking fine, right? It's still looking fine. It's like I was going to say. It's not about the price structure. It's about it is about the price structure. It's not about the day-to-day candles being the exact same. It's just the fact that we're getting pretty much a sideways consolidation, just like we had a sideways consolidation here. And ultimately, I am expecting this to break up just like it did back in 2017. If you guys are new to the channel, this is the fractal from 2017, right? Pretty much from June all the way to obviously the end, right? In December of 2017. And this is the price structure we've seen since then, right? Consolidation down, break up, consolidation down, consolidation, break up, consolidation sideways, Eventually, we would expect a move to the upside. This says about 85,000. We'll see if we get to 85,000. That might be a little tough, but straight shot to 85,000. I don't think that's terribly unrealistic, though. It's definitely going to be tough to get up there. That in that fashion, we'll say. In that fashion, we'll say. But like I said, I'm never counting out Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to do what it wants, how it wants, where it wants, with who it wants. With what friends it wants to take up, okay, and what bears it wants to liquidate, okay. So overall, that's what I'm watching there on the Giordano Inu fractal. And then, guys, this is sort of, we used to look at this a lot. And it's another thing. This is something I am going to pay attention to very, very closely as we get closer and closer to what should be the end of the last run of the cycle, right? As you guys know, this is the extension from the 20 week, just basically on the chart, right? I send this out to all the members on the member streams every Sunday, where I show them a more detailed chart of this, but this is the basic version of this. What's up, Mama? We'll look at Matic. I like calling it Matic. Matic, or Polygon, it's pulling back, right? It had a pretty big move, but we'll take a look at it. So Bitcoin on the weekly, guys. This is the extension from the 20-week moving average, the basic, the in a basic format, right? Every top. Okay, let me zoom in a little bit. I keep forgetting about you ants, man. All you ants here. Let me bring this up. So here's what this shows. Every time we touch this, okay, it ends up being the top, and you have a general trend line that's coming down. Okay, March 2013. We have November 2013. We have, let me turn that down a little bit. We have right here in December 2017, and then we have actually two touches, interestingly enough, earlier this year, right? In February and March, I think. So every time this touches, it ends up being a relative local top of the cycle. Here's what I'm watching for. Okay, when this gets up and touches this trend line, which we're going to be looking at this, the higher we go, we're going to continue to look at this. The good thing about the past 3 weeks is we've consolidated sideways, right? We've consolidated sideways, which has allowed this to, we allowed the 20-week to catch up to our current price, which inherently we stayed at the same price, but this has moved down, which is good. They made it give us a little bit more room to the upside. And this is why sometimes that sideways consolidations can actually be good for the market because it allows your moving averages to catch up, which makes you less overextended, if you know what I mean. So once this starts getting close to this trend line, I'm probably going to take a good amount of profits out. I'm probably not going to take my whole portfolio out. We'll see how the market looks. It depends how high we go. If we go up to like 250 or something like that, I'll probably take a good chunk out. But if we go up to like 100, maybe I won't take the whole chunk out. We'll see where this gets to, right? The longer it takes, obviously, the higher we'll go, right? In theory. But if we get close to this, I'll obviously, we're going to look at this more. That's where I'm going to be taking profits because it's been legit, literally has called the pretty much the top on every single major move. So we're going to take a look at this. We still got a ton of room to run here, which is really, really nice. That's exciting that we have so much more room to run here now. So we'll continue to update that as we go along. Hi, Jordan. Is it possible to... What line is that? What do you mean what line? It's just a trend line that comes down. Yeah, a trend line. I'm taking profits all the way up, starting at 70K. There you go, Will. Yeah, I'm taking profits on the way up too, man. So we are right there together, dude. We're right there together. Crypto's gonna moon in the inflation data. We'll find out, man. That could be a good catalyst to the upside. So we'll find out. All right. What else did I want to check on? What is this? This is from Will. So this is his top cap indicator, which has been pretty good at guessing the tops of each cycle. Now, I guess it didn't really predict the top in May, which could be a good thing. That means that we might, this might have, we didn't think it was the top to begin with. It wasn't the top. We've already went higher since then. Which could show that I think he said this is showing about 202,000 at the moment, and it's been pretty accurate as far as predicting the tops. As far as for Bitcoin, right? I think right now it's at about 202,000. Obviously, it moves up as time goes on, in theory. So that's another thing. Another thing that we'll take a look at. Will does a bunch of good stuff over on Twitter, man. You should go check him out. He's a good follow over there if you haven't followed him already. Will Clemente. CL said, Jordan, anything bearish? Anything bearish? Is there anything bearish right now? I don't you know, I would say, normally I'll look at some bearish divergence. There's no bearish divergence right now. As far as bearish stuff goes, I don't know, man. I obviously we could break this down. If we break this triangle, yeah, we definitely could see some more downside. But I'm waiting for the break of this. Until we break this and or the 20-day exponential, I don't have a reason to be bearish as of right now. Now, if this breaks, yeah, I mean, we definitely could see some more downside action for sure. But that's what I'm waiting for at the moment. I'm not going to flip even short-term bearish until we break this moving average here, which is at 60,560. Another thing, right? Another thing we've been looking for, guys, and this is another reason, okay? It's another reason why I just can't be bearish right now. Here it is. Guys, the total market cap. You guys are probably looking at me like, holy crap, Jordan's bullish today. You probably get all the guys, all our typical trolls in the chat saying, where's my guy? Where's my guy? Jordan's so bullish today. He hasn't said one bearish thing the whole stream. What a moon boy. This guy's such a moon boy. I can see right through this guy. He's just a moon boy. Like, he doesn't look at bearish stuff ever. You know? He never looks at bearish stuff. He only looks at bullish stuff. Like, who is this guy? He's such a moon boy. He's like all these other YouTubers, just moon boys. Moon boys, moon boys, moon boys. Right? But no. There's nothing that I see in the charts right now that screams to me bearish. And this is another reason why. When you zoom out, or I guess when you zoom in, on the crypto total market cap, we talked about this yesterday, the bullish breakout of inverse head and shoulders to the upside with the back test. And look at this bounce that it's trying to get, right? Now, we haven't gotten that huge bounce that we want, right? We're starting to in the last 2 4-hour candles, but when you take a look, guys, look at the breakout, look at the back test of the neckline, and then look at the total market cap trying to bounce from that level. Now, we need to obviously get back above here and start moving, but as of right now, things look good for the total market cap, right? He's your brother, Bob. Seriously. Rex said, Jordan, you were really bearish. That's true. I mean, if I have a reason to be bearish, I will be bearish. To be honest, I haven't really had a reason to be bearish a lot in the last couple months, guys. Because even when we've had corrections, we've been in falling wedges, which we know, as far as long we've had in this channel, every single falling wedge has eventually broken to the upside, right? So I haven't really had a reason to be bearish. It's either we've been going up and price action looks great, or it's we're going down in a bullish formation, right? So I haven't really had a reason to be bearish. Now, if we start falling and we're not in a wedge, then yeah, it's probably not going to look too good, to be honest. But so far, we're looking good. So far, you know how it is, Rex. Yeah, but total market cap looks like a good formation, classic breakout and a back test and a continuation up. Total 2, how can you be bearish on the total 2? You know what I mean? Like, bring up the RSI real quick.
Buy targets on Team Please Bob.
I guess you could maybe say that the total 2 has bearish divergence on the daily, like exaggerated bearish divergence, very, very exaggerated bearish divergence. But, other than that, I mean, how can you be bearish on the total 2 market cap and the total market cap? For that. I mean, the total 2, other than this one dip that we had here in September, it's pretty much been in a straight line up with just constant retests of the daily EMA ribbon consistently. There's no reason, like I said, there's no reason to be bearish right now. You can't just make stuff up. The only thing I would say is, you might have some exaggerated bearish divergence here in the daily, but the move hasn't ended, right? And until the move is ended, and you've seen some type of weakness, at least on the total 2 market cap, you can't really say this is valid just yet. So, there's no reason to be bearish when you're looking at the total market cap of crypto. There's just none. There's none, So, until if we start rounding out here and we have this bearish divergence confirms, then yeah, maybe we go a little bit lower. But as of right now, everything looks really, really good, right? Everything looks really, really good. No bearish. How about SHIB? Yeah, we started with SHIB. We actually started with SHIB in the beginning of the stream, man. SHIB is not looking too great. It'll bounce, guys. It'll bounce. I always make fun of the SHIBers, but SHIB will bounce to the upside, guys. Don't you worry. SHIB will bounce back, and it'll bounce back hard at some point. It's getting sold off pretty heavy. Actually went as low as 43 today. It's down, man. Some people FOMO'd up here, bro. I mean, it's. I guess I could say it's only down 45%, right? And it's. I guess me saying only down 45% is sort of taking it lightly. But SHIB's only down 45%. Okay, SHIB's still cute. Okay, SHIB's still cute. Where's my little SHIB? Don't be too hard on the SHIBers, okay? They were really excited a couple days ago. I tried to warn them to take some profits. They didn't listen to me. They were crapping on me just because I said I was happy for them, and I just wanted them to take profits, but they weren't listening to me, man. They didn't listen to me. They said, "Oh, it's going to the moon. We're gonna erase the zero." At some point, you'll probably erase the zero at some point, but it was getting way too overheated, way too much hype. And when there's way too much hype on something, it's most likely going to have a pullback. And that's what you've seen. So,
Rant alert.
I will end my rant there. Hopefully people, take some profits next time. If you think that it's not going to go higher, which a lot of people still think it's going to go higher. So I don't think there's anything to worry about as of right now for SHIB. ETH is right at that resistance, guys. Right at that resistance, man. Get the money out. He said I did listen. All right, so downtrend resistance. Yeah, I mean, I think the top signal for me on SHIB was George FOMOing into SHIB at the top. That was the top signal for me. Was George buying at 80 something, which is fine. I mean, he can do whatever he wants. To me, when that happened, I was like, oh, geez, that's the top signal. That's the top signal. All right. Dead SHIB bounce. All right, so that's ETH. ETH is doing fine there. That was not a rant, but a stern talking to. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I was getting crapped on. I took it like a champ. I didn't make my stream members only. Okay, I didn't make my stream members only. All right, let's see what we got going on here. We pretty much looked at everything. I pretty much ranted about everything I wanted to rant on, at least so far today. What else do I want to check on? We kind of already did Ethereum, but we'll check out Ethereum again, guys. Let's actually go look at CoinMarketCap first.
Ethereum.
And see what's going on there. If we can hit up that like button. If we can hit up that like button, right? Let's friggin' do it. And let's get back to 1,000 likes. Yesterday we got to like 970 or something like that. Let's get back to 1,000. I think we can do it. Also, after you hit that like button, I want to know where you think Bitcoin's going to close this. Do you think Bitcoin's going to close? What's the price you guys think Bitcoin will close November at? Let me know in the chat. I want to see. I want to see what the general population thinks. I don't want to do a poll. I want to see it in the chat. What is the November price you think Bitcoin will close at? Okay. And then while you guys do that, let's do this. So overall market cap down about 1.6%. I mean, nothing crazy. Pretty much a flat day overall. Bitcoin, ETH, BNB slightly down. It's so weird seeing BNB not in the 400s because BNB was in I feel like it was in the 400s, right around 420 for so freaking long. It's just weird seeing 500 for BNB. I don't know. That's just me though. Solana continue to kill it, bro. Every day Solana just makes new all-time highs. Every single day. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been tempted to FOMO into Solana for the last couple weeks, I would say. Actually, not for the past couple weeks, probably for the last week. I just got to stick to my rule, man. Sometimes it gets me in trouble, but I got to stick to my rule. I cannot do it. Okay, I cannot do it based off principle. I'm sticking to my rules. I'm being disciplined. But man, I really want to FOMO into Solana. Cardano down 4%. What's new? What's new? It's Cardano land at this point. I just gotta laugh about it. Yeah, I own a good amount of Cardano. I just have to laugh about it at this point. I mean, it's just funny how it's just literally doing nothing. I mean, you can't get too mad at this point. You can't take life too seriously. Cardano down 4%. What is new? XRP, Polkadot, Doge, Shiba, we talked about. Terra, AVAX, Uniswap, Chainlink. Yeah, I mean, nothing absolutely crazy. You had OMG, which I saw this earlier. OMG up 23% today. Crazy day. Kadena, eCash, RWE, VChain. Don't want to hold vet. You got Crow. Crow's freaking killing me, bro. I'm never doing it again, guys. I'm never doing it again. Hold on. I got to rant about myself. I'm going to rant about myself right now.
Rant alert, rant alert, rant alert.
I'm going to rant about myself right now. Never swap a coin that's not moving into another coin. Jordan, never swap a coin that's not moving into another coin. One more time, Jordan. Never swap a coin that's not moving into another coin. You did it with Crow, and though, yes, Ethereum has gone up since then, you screwed yourself off gains because you lost your patience and you moved your Crow into Ethereum. Your money still went up, but you lost out on potential gains because you didn't stay into Crow. Jordan, do not move your coin into a coin that's not moving into another coin. Freaking Jordan. All right?
Rant alert.
All right, I gotta give myself a pep talk sometimes, guys. I really do. I really do. Unless you're swapping into Sol, someone said. All right, the Sandbox down 14%. Telcoin down 12. The Decentraland still pulling back after a massive move, 11%. Shiba down 11. Huobi, Thorchain Maker. I mean, you're seeing some pullbacks. You're seeing pullbacks on the coins that made massive moves, right? I mean, you're seeing it from Polygon, Shiba, Decentraland, Telcoin, Sandbox. So just coins that had massive moves in the last couple days. So nothing really to be fretting about there. Why I'm using the word fret so much today, I have no freaking clue. I have no freaking clue. They know my patience limit, said Jeff. Absolutely. Crow, I mean, I was being patient for Crow for a long time, man. I was patient with Crow since last year. You know, I think I was holding my Crow since like the middle of last year. And Rodney, you got it, man. You knew that was the bottom signal on Crow. You knew it was going to go up once I swapped, man. Hey, I'm always going to be honest, man. If I do it, I'll let you know. And, you know, no one's always right, but it is what it is. ETH still went up, so I'm not too mad. But, yeah, man, I was patient on Crow for like over a year, a long time. And I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And then what happens? I sell it. Boom. It goes up. That's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, guys. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. All right, so let's go back to ETH, guys. ETH on the 1 hour, like we said, is in a falling wedge, right? So we know these break out to the upside, though not so much for altcoins because Bitcoin can come and say,
nope.
Right? And sort of break it to the downside. So let's see what happens with this. Could you have one more move back to the downside? I don't know. I was looking at this earlier, and if you take the swing low to the swing high, actually, no, whoops, I took it from the wrong low, guys. Wrong low. You can't be doing the wrong low, Jordan. That ruins the whole thing. So from swing low to swing high, you did bounce right off the 1.61, or not the 1.618, the 0.618 Fibonacci level, which is the most, I guess you'd say, the most likely area to bounce or retrace from, which was nice.
How did you miss the top trending coin on CMC?
Sir, dude, come on, man. I actually saw that. I typed in the search bar earlier today, and I saw that, and I was like, bro, what is wrong with humanity right now? That coin is in the top 10. Like, what the heck is wrong with humanity? But hey, I guess there's a lot wrong with humanity, man. There's a lot wrong with humanity. And I guess crypto can be our escape from that. Ultimately, right? I get that's a lot of probably some of our goals here. Is to get away from humanity. One of my goals, man. Humans suck. You know what I mean? If we're being honest. You know, there's a lot of awesome humans, right? I'm generally a pretty social, I mean, now I am. I didn't used to be a social person. I'm generally a pretty sociable person now. I kind of need some social interaction every day. And this stream actually really helps me with that, get some social interaction out. I generally like talking to people, but I would say a lot of people suck. A lot of people suck, you know? Not everyone, right? There's some awesome stuff, but awesome people, but generally speaking, Plan B isn't like Plan A. V-Chain's pumping right now. Holy crap, man! Again. Let's see. I want to hold vet. 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 Let's freaking go. I want to hold vet. It's going to turn into a meme, or it's I don't want to hold vet into I do want to hold vet. That's going to be the new meme. Guys, we're coming up on the next resistance for VeChain. Next resistance is about 15.4 cents. If this breaks, right? If 15.4 cents can break for VeChain, I mean, there's a good chance you can get a quick move up to like 19 cents. Pretty quick. There's really not much left after. This is the big one, right? 15.4 is the big resistance. If this one can break, there's like 19 cents, and then you could be going up to like 24 cents after that. There's not much left here for VeChain. So exciting stuff. You do have bearish divergence right now, but the move is not done, right? It's not confirmed until the move isn't done. So things are looking real good for VeChain, at least at the moment. So awesome stuff. Awesome freaking stuff.
But it has 7 zeros.
But it has 7 zeros. but it has 7 zeros. What, Shib? I don't know if Shib has 7 zeros. Don't want to hold vet. Songwriter said no. Jordan, karaoke night. Karaoke night. Next bar. It's karaoke night. I can't wait for karaoke night. Whoever's coming to Vegas, guys. Once again, we're going to Vegas. April 8th to the 14th. Now, some of you guys might be waiting to see what crypto does for these next couple months in order to go, right? If crypto pops off, I'm sure more people will go. If crypto doesn't, more people probably won't go. But we're going to April 8th to April 14th. The 8th to the 14th, that's when we're going, okay? Just to clarify with everyone. 8th to the 14th. If you want more info, join the Discord. Links down in the description. You can ask in there. A bunch of cool people that should be going over there down there in the Discord, which should be pretty fun. It's gonna be a good time, man. It's gonna be a good time. Meet a lot of people that we hang out with every day on the stream and kind of get a face to it. So check that out in the description. The Discord link in the description if you haven't already. So 4 hour. See what's going on in the 4 hour here. I wanna party. I wanna party. But yeah, there's not much here in the 4 hour as far as RSI goes. No bearish, bullish divergence. What's good is that you ultimately have more room to run up now after this little pullback, little pullback. And ultimately, it was just another back test. I mean, today, if you look at it again, we've done this sort of 2 days in a row where we've come back down and actually tested the previous resistance points, right? One resistance. And then obviously not quite the wick over there, but that wasn't even the all-time high anymore. We basically came back down and tested this previous resistance and flipped it into support. So awesome stuff happening for Ethereum. Obviously, we know we got a little short-term pattern going on. So we're going to continue to watch this and see if it eventually breaks out tonight. Hopefully it breaks out tonight. We're right at resistance tonight. But we got some work to do with ETH. Check the weekly on ETH as well. Yeah, when weekly, look at the weekly on ETH. That looks bearish. Bearish, if you ask me. Very bearish. We got 4 minutes until the daily close, guys. 4 minutes to the daily close. In the meantime, VeChain 15.3 cents. Let's play it again.
Rant alert.
Oh, not rant alert. Not rant alert. Holy crap, man. Don't want to party. All right. VeChain pushing up again. So, like I said, 15.4 is the level to watch. 4 minutes until Bitcoin dumpage. We shall see, my friend. We shall see if we got 4 minutes to the Bitcoin dumpage. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Let's go through some of these super chats real quick before the daily close, guys. Let's see what we got. We have David, who said price targets on BTT. Let's check out BTT, and then we'll check out VeChain in a second, guys. BTT. Actually, was that VeChain? That looked exactly like VeChain before it broke out. Holy crap! It literally looked like the exact same thing, which is pretty funny. I actually thought it was for a second. I was like, what the heck? Did I just see VeChain? Let's see what we're doing here on the old BT Tizzle. BT Tizzle, as we like to call it. BT Tizzle. I'm not going to say the rest of it, because why would I do that?
Can you please have a look at
Silica? Sure, we can do Zil. All right, what are we looking at here for BTT? I mean, BTT. BTT. Ultimately, it's actually like literally the same thing as VeChain. You know, you have this first resistance here at this is kind of what we used to say for VeChain, right? You have this first resistance here at 4.4 cents. You got to break over 4.4 cents. And once you do that, it's quick shot to 5.1. And then after that, there's nothing till all the way up here at 9.2, right? But you're just having a hard time breaking these two resistance points since May, right? I mean, you've got resistance on one of the two for so freaking long. What I do like is you're making higher lows here. Ultimately, could this... It's not really... It's not really inverse head and shoulders or anything. Let's go to the 4 hour. Man, this is not telling us diddly squat. Diddly squat, this is telling us right now. Literally diddly. Literally diddly. You know, look at this. Not telling us anything. Go to here. You're trying to hold the 4 hour EMA ribbon. It looks like you're getting a bounce at the bottom of it now. You kind of, at the same point on the 4 hour, you keep coming up to test like this general level too on the 4 hour. You keep bouncing off the daily EMA ribbon and just hitting your head off this. Now, like you say with resistance, guys, just like with support, the more times you hit it, the more likely you are to break this. So, you know, if you come up here again, considering that you're, I mean, generally speaking, making higher lows, you would expect to break this to the upside. As you're making higher lows, same resistance on the top side, you would expect this to break to the upside. Would I call it a ascending triangle? Probably not. But the same general premise still stands there for BTT, ultimately. But not definitely the prettiest chart, though. You might argue that it is, because you might get some pretty nice price action, because it's a coin that hasn't moved yet. What have we said? The coins that haven't moved yet, guys. I mean, the coins that haven't moved yet are the coins that you probably want to be in, as we've seen the last couple days. Even AMP is going off, guys. Even AMP has moved up, bro. Even AMP. Metal Bugs looks like a confused mess. It did. You know, when you open up a chart and it's like, bro, what is this doing? You know, that's what BTT looks like. I love saying BTT. 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 It's one of my favorite words to say. But ultimately, it's a messy chart for sure. So Bitcoin closed at right about 61,444. Let's see what it does on the open. Moving up here on the open. The main thing I want to watch here is ETH, because ETH could be like we said, the telltale sign here that, you know, it looks like we just came up to test that resistance, guys. ETH could, like we said, ETH could be the telltale sign for Bitcoin breaking out. We will ultimately want to see ETH break this little resistance here, which could push us higher, ultimately. You mean ADA then? Yeah, ADA too. ADA's a confused mess. E-Chain's going nuts. What's up, Amanda? Amanda E. Amanda E. AE. It's pretty good initials. Why I thought of initials, I don't know, Amanda, but, you know, don't mind me. Sometimes I think about weird things. Is what it is. So we did BTT. Steven said, hey, why did you skip my super chat? Steven, you know why I skipped your super chat?
Nope.
I don't either. E-Chain going nuts. We'll check it out. Michael said top was in. Double top. You know what, Mike? I know you're trolling. You're in here all the time, man. You're in here all the time. Monica said Sato, the next ETH killer. Monica always shouting out Sato. She's always got to shout out Sato. Cody said, Jordan, you've always been cool or did you used to suck? Did I always be cool? I used to, you know what I mean? I'm a lot more social than I used to be. I'm not going to lie. Actually, this stream has been great as far as, actually, well, it was before the stream. I never was like an awkward person. I just was like more a reserved person. What this stream has done for me is really helped me come out of my shell a little bit and be a little bit more outgoing in all facets of life. So that's one thing I'll say this stream has helped me with. And, you know, part of it's you guys being so, you know, obviously there's a lot of trolls, a lot of negative people, and it does help you build some thick skin when you do it the right way. But I mean, you guys have been awesome. So it's helped me come out of my shell a little bit. I used to be a little bit more reserved, but now I'm definitely a little more outgoing than I was in the past. I will say that. But thanks, Cody. Appreciate it, dude. Doge Pilot said, can we check out VeChain? We checked out VeChain. VeChain is doing sexy. VeChain is sexy right now. Very, very sexy. It's actually coming up to test this next resistance, man.
Repowered by Polkadot. OM. ES ecosystem.
Troll King. What's up, Matt? Jordan is his real name is Bob. Imagine if I was actually Bob. That would be funny. Like if I was actually Bob. You guys would never know. This might be, you know, I might be Bob's brother. Who knows? You never know. Is VeChain breaking out of this right now? Does VeChain want to do this right now? I think it does. Doesn't really want to do it. You turn into a butterfly. Thank you, Mike. All right, let's see. Steven said FOMO into ICP and XRP. Steven, I know you're kidding, man. I know you didn't FOMO into ICP and XRP. I know you didn't, 100%. And if you did, well,
Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
and you can join the army with this guy.
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
Look at Vitalik. Look at him. Look at him. He's going to put it on the wall. There it is. I put it on the wall. Oh, he picked it up too. The funny thing is, guys, after he picks his nose, he puts it on the wall and then he picks it up after and puts it back on. Let's watch it one more time. Hold on. We got to watch this one more time, guys. Watch him closely. He picks his nose, right? This is Vitalik, guys. This is the founder of Ethereum. Very smart guy, but not very smart on camera, I guess. Watch him. Ready? Look at how deep he gets in there. Holy crap. And he takes it out. He puts it on the wall. He picks it up and probably puts it in a different spot, bro. What the heck? That gets me every time, man. Gets me every single time. All right. He misplaced it. He was mining Ethereum. Someone said he was mining Ethereum. All right, and that's the person making us all rich. Facts. That's the person that created this. The hat that I'm wearing right now, man. All right, let's move on. Not a bear at all, but what about testing 58.7 major support there? 58.7 from Rodney. Let's check it out.
SPM taking off.
What? We revolutionized money. All right. 58.7 strong support, said Rodney. 58.7. Probably your strong support on the daily. Let me go back to the 4 hour real quick. So 58.7 would put you. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. There's a lot of price action in that general range. Like this whole range right here at like, say 58. This whole range from like 59,000 over. I mean, probably, honestly, it's probably more like this. This whole range, 58.7. I don't know. 58.7. It would probably be more like 58,300 if it was going to be any level. Right? It would be more like these levels here coming across. But yeah, I could see that. I could see about 58. 58.7 to 58.5 approximately. Definitely be in some big resistance there. Or big support, I should say. Big support. Is ETH breaking out right now, guys? Is ETH about to break out? Let's go. Come on,
We're going to the moon.
K-Day said Jordan hates FTM and Sol. I don't hate FTM and Sol. K-Day always... Someone trolled me that the other day. I should have remembered. Someone trolled me because I said I hate FTM and Sol. Which I don't. Marco said, can you Wonderland time, market cap, and pump song? Wonderland? It's got to be pumping a lot, dude. If it's called Wonderland, it's got to be pumping a lot to get the pump song, man. No, this doesn't deserve pump song. Guys, what do you think in the chat? Does this deserve pump song? I don't think it does. It's ranked number 2,000 and it's up 4%. I don't think that this deserves the pump song. I'll let the chat decide. Chat, pump song or no for Wonderland? My answer?
Nope.
But I'm going to let you guys, I'll see what you guys think. What do you guys think? No pump? No? No? Yeah, I agree. Everyone's saying no. So there we go. No pump song for Wonderland. Sorry, man. But it looks good. It looks like it's in an uptrend, though. So I'll at least give you one of these, man. Here you go.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
At least give you one of those. Everyone's saying no. I don't think anyone said yeah. This is the first thing that everyone said no. Look at everyone, bro. Look at all the no's. Holy crap, man. Literally, everyone said no. Oh, that's funny. I didn't see one no, or one yes in that whole thing. Your body is a wonderland, said Tim. My body is a wonderland, man. You know? My body is a wonderland. I do have to say. I'm working on my body right now. Guys, I've been eating salads. I've been eating chicken. I've been eating brown rice. I've been eating pretty good. I've been on my grind I've been on the grind. I always eat generally pretty healthy the last 2 years, but the last 2 months I've been on the freaking grind, bro. You guys knew I had a little bit of a little back injury, shoulder / back injury that I had I couldn't work out for 2 months or so, but I've been back on the grind for the last month and a half, which has been great. Can we check out Soul and Vet? We checked out Vet. Vet's going nice. We'll check out Soul, but people think I hate Soul, so we'll go there. Salad is worthless. Salad is worthless, but that's why it's good, man. I've been trying to cut. I was trying to get the abs back, man. After I was slacking for 2 months, but I couldn't really go to the gym anyways. You give up on the Dominoes? I'll still get Dominoes here and there, man. I definitely will, that's for sure. All right, Solana. Solana. What can we say about Solana? It makes another all-time high. I have to play the pump song for Solana. I have to do it. I have to do it. I'm not salty. T T T T T T T T T T T. I'm not salty. T T T T T T T. I'm not salty. All right. So Solana continues up, breaking another new all-time high. Going absolutely nuts. Let's see what's going on. So it looks like we're on the hourly. We're trying to hold previous resistance and flip it into support, which is nice. Worst pump song ever. Worst pump song ever. So, salty. Someone said salty. I like that. But yeah, I mean, right now you have some bearish div. So you could, I'm not going to count out Sol. But you could get some, you could get some bearish divergence, and this could move back down. So, I mean, 4 hour, you have, yeah, I mean, the 4 hour, you got some bearish divergence too. The move is not confirmed to be done. So this could, in theory, continue up. I mean, if it really wanted to. That you do have bearish divergence on the 1 hour and on the 4 hour. Daily just looks strong, man. Daily just looks strong. And as we know, we broke a cup and handle, right? We broke boom and boom. It's even better on the weekly, but in the daily, it's good too. The weekly, it looks even better. I mean, actually, sorry. It was on the weekly. It was on the daily. I take that back. I thought it was on the weekly for some reason. Ultimately, this was the 1.618. Looks like we tagged that nicely. Ultimately, the measured move of this is upwards of $322. I'm expecting it to go up there. I am. So, $322 probably coming for Solana at this point, but it is what it is. Someone said salty. I love salty, man. That's freaking awesome. White chicks. What's up, trading? Hope you're doing good, man. Guys, if you're new to the channel, let's hit 57,000 subscribers today. Let's do it, guys. We're pretty close. We're getting there. I think we can do it tonight, but I need everyone who's not subscribed to subscribe to the channel. Let's hit 57K tonight. I think we can do it. All right. So if you watch the stream all the time, and for whatever reason you're not subscribed, I'm a little bit salty that you're not subscribed at this point. I really am. I'm pretty salty, but hit that subscribe button, seriously. All right, let's go back into what we were looking at before. Sol. Let's look at Sol. Were you babysitting last night? Yes, I was babysitting last night. 100% babysitting. 100%. So we did Sol. Crow keeps on chugging along. Man, do I have to do the salty thing for Crow too? I think I do. I might have to do it. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the Coinbase chart. Of course it went on Coinbase. Bro. You gotta be... You're going to tell me that Crow, the day after I swapped my Crow for Ethereum, you're going to tell me that Crow went on Coinbase. You got to be kidding me, dude. You got to be kidding me. It never fails, bro. And this is why I don't swap my coins. This is why I don't do it, bro. All right. Let's look at a different chart. Let's go back over here. So, yeah, there it goes, man. There it goes. Gone like the wind. I mean, yeah, you broke. Yeah, I mean today you broke the wick high. So yeah, you're gone, man. You're gone like the freaking wind. Did you miss me? It did, yo. But yeah, it broke highs. So what is that next level we're watching for? Let's take this swing high to this swing low. Actually, you know what? Let's take our short-term fib. Let's take the September high to the September low. We actually just, look at that. Look at that wick right off the 2.618. Perfectly for Crow, man. Perfectly for Crow. You literally just did it. Perfectly for Crow. Now, if we were to take this one, let's take this high to this low and just look at where we could be going next if that short-term one breaks. So the 1.618 on that one is going to put us somewhere around 34.9 cents for Crow is the potential measure move there. Daily 80. Daily's an 80 on the RSI. Big wicks. 80 is a daily on the RSI, so keep that in mind. You could potentially come back down and back test the previous high and confirm it as support and then continue up. But Crow 34 closer to 35 cents is that next target for Crow. So looking really good, man. Looking really good. Let's see. How long were you holding Crow? How long was I holding Crow? Probably I've been holding Crow for a long time. I want to say I've been holding Crow. Let me go back on the chart and look. I was holding Crow. It was it was in 2020. I want to say I was holding Crow somewhere in this area. Back in 2020. There was a reason why I bought it, but or actually it might have been. It's somewhere over here. It was somewhere in the middle of 2020. I picked up Crow. But yeah, I mean, ever since I bought it, it was really about doing nothing. So I swapped it into ETH, and then yeah, rest is history. So we'll talk about that. What's wrong with Matic? Yeah, Matic had a big run to the upside, man. Matic had a big run to the upside, and now it's just consolidating. So Jordan versus Crow. Yeah, Jordan versus Crow. Seriously. No, but yeah, Matic consolidating after a really nice run. I mean, it was you got to remember, it went from $1 to $2.21 in less than a month, or actually just about a month. So, I mean, it was likely that you were going to get some type of pullback, right? So, if we zoom in a little bit here, did Matic break this general support line? Yeah, it's at it right now. So on the 4 hour, I mean, I would watch this general support line for Matic at the current moment. If this breaks, I mean, there's potential for you to go maybe a little bit lower. You are starting to form some bullish divergence on the 4 hour, so keep that in mind. That this could be a potential bounce area if Bitcoin holds up here. Bitcoin looks like it's coming back down a little bit here, so I'd probably watch Matic on that. But bring up the 4 hour EMA ribbon. You broke the 4 hour EMA ribbon. Now it's not about where you are now; it's about where you close. So now you got like 4 hours to get back into this. So a lot can happen in 4 hours. If you close below this, you're probably going to be going a little bit lower. I'd say the first level to watch for Matic would be 179-ish. Actually, probably these previous highs up here. Probably like 182. You probably get some support at 182 if you do go back down there. So that's what I'd say for Matic. I mean, you were due for a little bit of a pullback after a pretty nice move up the last month or so. You know, BTC bearish. BTC bearish. I don't know if I would say bearish, but I would say crabbish. If anything, Bitcoin looks crabbish. I wouldn't say bearish. What's up, Ritesh? Love your stream, Jordan. Thank you, man. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Thanks for freaking hanging out. I wouldn't say bearish, right? Bearish, this definitely doesn't look like this. Like, if you're looking at the Bitcoin chart, you're not going to say, wow, this thing has some fluffy ears and he looks really cute. Okay, he looks a little scary. He might bite me, but he looks really cute. I wouldn't say that about the chart. I would more so say, wow, look at the chart. It looks like a crab. We've been going sideways for the past 3 weeks. Holy moly. You know, I usually don't like crabs, but, you know, when I can scoop up more altcoins, hey, I like the crab market. You know, I like the crab market for Bitcoin. I mean, in reality, altcoins have been moving pretty nicely, though Bitcoin's been going sideways. So in reality, I mean, it's good for the altcoins, you know? It's good. When Bitcoin goes sideways, it's great for altcoins. When Bitcoin dumps, it's not great for altcoins. It's actually terrible for altcoins when Bitcoin dumps. And then when Bitcoin pumps, it's usually good for altcoins, right? Bitcoin pumps, it's good for altcoins. When Bitcoin goes sideways, it's great for altcoins. And when Bitcoin dumps, it's terrible for altcoins, generally speaking. So that's like the rule of thumb I go by, at least. Let's see. Jordan, you need a crow image in your skits? I need a crow, huh? I do need a crow. Maybe I'll have to get a little bird, you know? A little bird. Bitcoin is crabby. He got it from ETH. Yeah. JD, so remember last week when I told you I sold my SHIB vets for VeChain? Looking like a genius to my wife now. There you go, JD. Tell her you're a freaking genius. Tell her that you sold your SHIB for VeChain. Boom. You are looking like a genius right now, man. You really are, bro. Congrats, man. Seriously, congrats. Where's the Fear and Green Index at, by the way? 73? Oh, True Classic Tea. Shout out to my unofficial sponsor. Don't know why that they're up 14% discount, which is kind of ridiculous. It should be a little bit higher in theory, right? In theory, it should be a little bit higher, but it's not. I don't know why it's 14. At least make it 15. It's kind of weird to make it 14, to be honest. You guys know what I mean? Like, at least make it 15. You know, we sort of talked about this yesterday. It doesn't make any sense. I don't agree with their marketing, but it is what it is. Let's see. Waterfly, what's up, man? Did you say we have member streams on Sundays? Go Soul. No, it's only Saturdays. We're not savvy. We're not savvy.
Way to end my day. Keep doing what you're doing. We're all Jordanites. Stay real and true.
What's up, man? Thanks for hanging out. No, we're not savvy. We're not doing all member streams, okay? We're not doing all member streams. Saturday mornings. For sure. Mamba said, can you look at FTM too? Sure. Let's look at FTM. Let's look at Phantom, because I hate Phantom. Phantom freaking sucks. I hate Phantom.
You think HBAR has a good move in it left?
People are gonna get so mad at me. I actually don't hate Phantom, guys. I'm totally kidding. All right, so Phantom had that pullback, right? We knew it was in a rising wedge. It broke down. We were looking at for support at this area right there at 243, which is the previous top. What did you do? You wicked right down to that level, and now you're looking to move back up to the upside. So Phantom looks good. It's actually getting a little bit of a pump right now as we speak. Phantom's like the mini Solana, bro. You guys notice that? Phantom's like the mini Solana. I mean, it's actually done better since July. Oh, Phantom was at 15 cents in July, bruh. We need Chad for this. Phantom was at 15 cents in July, bruh. Even I'm not Chad enough to find this, bruh. No, man, in all seriousness, that's crazy, man. Yeah, big pop up. I think Phantom at this point, I mean, I think it at least comes back up and tests, 291 in theory. At least comes back up to test that here in the short term, and then we'll see where it goes from there. After that, I mean, there's not much till maybe up towards like 323. But Phantom's freaking killing it, bro. Phantom's killing it. Killing it. Bounce right off the level we thought it was going to bounce from, and continuing up, which is nice. Let's see. FTM Soul. BTC got rejected. Savvy must not live stream. It was epic to see a huge pump live. Yeah, seriously. Buy targets on SHIB. Please, Bob. Oh, sarcasm. buy targets on SHIB. Oh, SHIB. SHIB rolling over again. I'm sorry. I know there's people that bought it like 90. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry for you. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. I'm sorry for the people that bought up here. But as SHIB goes lower, would you buy SHIB? Like, where's the price where you would buy SHIB here? You know what I mean? Because here's the thing. I mean, it pumped up a lot, as we know. would you put any buy orders for SHIB as it comes lower? You know, would you be buying SHIB here at potentially 42? Would you be buying it potentially down here at 35? Or would you not touch this thing with a 5-foot pole? What would you guys do? Interested to see what you guys think. Probably never. BGC 97K in 26 days. Yeah. From 5 down, said Dude Ohio. OB SHIB back down 700%. Ship sink and panic. Let's see. Thoughts on Engine? Is it undervalued? Engine number 9 on the New York panel line. Let's see. Engine. Let's see. Is it undervalued? I wouldn't say it's undervalued. I mean, it's at its all-time highs. So I don't know if undervalued is the right word. Now, is it getting ready for another move? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, shall we? Shall we? You take a little bit of a look. 5-foot pole. I would not buy it. The hype is over and it's overvalued. Gotta lose another 0, said Sir Dude. Let's see. I mean, it's not like a perfect. Here's the thing. What I'll say about this. I mean, it's not a perfect pattern, but basically what I'll say about this is you basically keep wicking, you know, at least to this box, and you're basically getting higher lows. So here's the thing. Here is the thing. You're moving back down right now. Can this support line hold? Where you bounced once, rejected, twice, rejected, 3 times, rejected. If this holds again, you know, there's a good shot where this can turn into a bullish ascending triangle pattern, even though that the resistance isn't like a straight line of resistance, like I said. It's more so of a box of resistance. But generally speaking, if this can hold and it can bounce back up to the upside, we said, there's potential for this, you know, to possibly move up. You know, I mean, you want to take a potential measure move of this, depending on where you break out. Let's be conservative. You know, 414 approximately. You know, this could break out too. Now the daily is the daily's cooled down a little bit. I think this can move up again. I mean, you're right at. You keep wicking off your previous all-time high candle body closes on the daily. That's where you keep wicking off of. So if you can break that, I mean, you're looking good. You're looking good. But obviously, you don't want to break the support. If you break the support, I mean, you could be coming back down to maybe 271 on the daily, essentially. So Bitcoin's dropping a little bit. We're seeing alts drop a little bit with Bitcoin at the current moment. It's kind of like similar to what we saw last night, where Bitcoin was dropping a little bit after the close, and then we saw altcoins kind of dropping a little bit too. And then later on this morning, some of them started to go, like VeChain and Solana started to go again, and a couple other ones too that I'm forgetting. That one guy is here, became a member. They become a member. That one guy is here. If you guys want to become a member, you guys can press that join button down below, right next to the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button too. But just pointing that out, just shilling. You guys know. Everyone shills, man. Everyone shills. I would rather shill the subscribe button, personally. Right? I'd rather shill the subscribe button. AVAX. What's up, Crypto Shock? What's up, Andrew? Konat said, Bitcoin hits 136K this month. Mark my words. 136K, said Konat. 136K. Bro, you sound like Jimmy. You sound like friggin' Jimmy. My name's Konat now. My name's Konat. Guys, we're going to 136K this month. My name's Konat. I invested my $600 stimmy into Bitcoin back when we got our stimulus checks. My name's Konat. You should trust me. You should trust me. I totally don't have a plunger on my head. My name's Konat. 136K. Guys, strap up. We're going to the moon. Strap up. We're going to the moon. I don't think we're going to 136K this month. But if I'm wrong, I will be the happiest guy in the world. If we hit 136K, I will be flapping around, going nuts. Okay, going absolutely nuts. I don't even know what I would do if we're streaming and Bitcoin's above 100K. I will literally, I don't know what I'd be doing at that point. Maybe at that point it'll feel normal, but right now, just me picturing that would just not feel normal. I feel like I would be playing the pump song every 2 seconds because Bitcoin would be going boo, up and down, you know? I have no idea I can't even imagine how that feels. Can you guys just picture the euphoria that if Bitcoin was in the 6 figures, what that would feel like? I can't even picture what that euphoria would feel like. I would be on cloud 9. I'm sure you guys would be too. I can't even picture that feeling right now, you know? Like I said, maybe as we move up, I mean, it'll start to feel normal. I don't know. I mean, I could have said the same thing when Bitcoin was at, you know, $8,000 last year. Being at 60, that I probably couldn't imagine Bitcoin being at 60,000. Yet here we are. You know, so who knows? Who knows? Shave your head. Crypto Dan. Squeeze your head. Ah! You guys like when I say I'm going to squeeze my head. There's only a few times where I have to squeeze my head. It's when people say that the stock market's going to crash. And it's when people say that we're... Well, there's another thing that pisses me off too. Oh, it's when the people say when the fear in green index is high, that it's bearish. That's the other thing. Stock market crashes, fear in green index high equals crashing. Those are the two things that piss me off. As soon as you announced you swapped Crow, I bought 10K. Thanks for getting out of it. You're welcome, Rodney. It was all because of me, man. It was all because of me. Glad you enjoyed you reaped the benefits from it, you know? Bro, how did you miss the top trending coin on CMC? I'm not going to say that, but, sir, dude, I don't know. He also said, but, it has 7 zeros. It has 7 zeros. And it's named, actually, is it still on there? It is, bro. It is still on there. Let's see what Bob thinks about this coin. Oh, God. Let's go see what Bob thinks about the top trending coin on CMC. Let's go see. What's going on, guys? Let's check out the top trending coins on CMC. I love meme coins. You can see my poster right there. Hodl. Look at the dog. He's dabbing. 100x altcoins on the TV. I love Around the Blockchain too. I've watched it 5 times today. 5 times. Yeah, let's go check it out, guys.
Bobby, it's time for dinner.
Mom, I'm trying to look at the top trending meme coins. I'm trying to become a millionaire. Don't you want me to move out of the basement? Don't you want me to move out of here? Let me do my thing, okay? Stop telling me to come up for dinner. Jeez. All right, let's look at the top trending meme coins. Oh! I'm buying this first one. Holy crap. Holy crap, it looks so familiar. I know that word. I'm buying this one. I know that. All right. I'm out of here. I can't do it.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin shard.
All right. I can't do it. All right. I was going to go deep in there. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it to myself. Zombie Inu would be huge. It could be huge. Your meatloaf is ready? I don't know if his meatloaf is ready, man. I don't know. Can you look at Zillicus at Armstrong? Let's look at Zill. Let's see, Zill. Shib. Zillica on the daily. What is Zill doing, man? What is Zill doing? Sticky fingers, Bob. He said sticky fingers, Bob. All right. Let's take a look at Zill. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Well, Zill's doing what it's been doing, which is nothing. But what have we said? That the coins that do nothing, don't give up on. I've made that mistake. I've seen others make that mistake. Don't give up on these coins, man. Zill's getting ready. It's been getting ready. It's kind of like AMP, but like not as sideways. A little more volatile, but down, up, and you probably look like you want to come back down again. But Zill is coiling up for a move. We've seen tons of coins in the same exact long-term consolidation, and they eventually broke up to the upside, right? So I'm going to assume that this eventually is going to break up to the upside. It's just a matter of time. And the coins that are in these, it's just like the shorter term time frames don't really give you much. That it's not giving us any info here at all. It's giving us no info. Hourly, it's just giving us any info. All about that info, man. You guys know I love the info. I love the info, dude. Basic downtrend and resistance, and yeah, I mean you're getting ready for a move on the shorter term time frame too. Hourly looks sort of like a could be a descending triangle. Probably looks more like a symmetrical triangle though. So this could be getting ready, and depending on which way this breaks, which you had bullish divergence, it already played out. It already played out though. And you didn't even quite reach the top of this. So could you come back down one more time and test the bottom? Probably. But whichever way this breaks, this one or this one, I mean, you're probably going to go up and test the daily one, the daily resistance. But ultimately, you're waiting for the breakout of this daily one to do really anything crazy, right? Anything crazy. So that's ultimately Zill at this point. It's like AMP, but smaller, right? It's basically
That's an XOM stablecoin.
pretty much. VeChain's going nuts. We looked at VeChain. VeChain was going hamburgers. Looks like it's pulling back a little bit right now. My initials are ACE. Wow, Amanda, that's I like ACE. I like aces. So in Vegas, I plan on getting a lot of aces. Okay, down in Vegas, I'll tell you that. Out of the Woods said, Unor powered by Polkadot, low market cap. Unor said Out of the Woods. What's Unor, man? Oh, Re? What is this? It's definitely moving up. It's definitely moving up. I don't know if it's on TradingView. It is. Look at that. It is. So let me actually bring this. I hate looking at these on this. I hate it. Let's actually look at this on here. What is it? Re? Look at that. It's on here. Wow. Never would have thought it would be. So let's see what you're working with here. Let's zoom in. So the daily you had bearish div on the daily. That's played out a little bit. Can you go lower here?
CLV got very good potential at Polkadot auction.
Oh, take a look. What's up, Tristan? Thanks for hanging out, man. Trying to see if there's anything on the shorter term time frames here. Because the daily, you already had the bearish divergence play out, which is great. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, it's really nothing really going on here as far as a pattern goes. Yeah. Nothing really cooking as far as a pattern goes here on the daily. Let's actually bring out the daily EMA ribbon. Haven't came back down and tested it yet.
What's going down Jordan this minute? What do you think about that?
What does that even mean, Dusty? What's up, Dusty? Where you been, Dusty? Seriously, bro. Where you been? So I think here's the thing. You haven't came back down and tested the daily EMA ribbon yet. I like to test it before you get more moves to the upside. I have a feeling you're probably going to end up going sideways here for a little bit while this moves up. And you're eventually going to get a bounce off this and you'll continue up. That's what probably makes the most sense. They usually always come back down, at least test the top of the daily EMA ribbon. You haven't done it yet. I'm going to assume that's what you're going to do. You broke down below the 4 hour. So that makes a little sense. That's what makes the most sense to me. So I would probably say sideways action seems the most sense here. I could be totally wrong. Don't get me wrong. This is already bullish, so this could just continue up. But I think that's what would make the most sense based off where the daily EMA ribbon is. It's not really any type of pattern per se, but that's what I'll say. That in the falls, Dusty's back. FTM taking off. Yeah, FTM was doing nice. FTM doing nice. We looked at it already. Sola with the super chat. Thank you, Sola. C said Telcoin. What's going on with Telcoin, C? What's going on with Telcoin? I know Telcoin moved up pretty well the other day. It's pulling back, right? It's pulling back. Let me actually get rid of this. So yeah, I mean, we were watching Telcoin yesterday on stream, and Telcoin went freaking nuts. You guys remember Telcoin going nuts on stream yesterday? Going freaking nuts. It actually retraced that entire move. Well, it retraced the entire move on stream. Came all the way back down, and we actually ended up closing right at that 29.6 resistance. This is a big pullback, man. That's a big pullback. Was it needed? I don't think so.
Dealing with baby mama drama, not much.
Dusty, man. It's too bad, bro. That's too bad. That's why I don't have one of those. To be honest, no baby mama drama for me. Jordan does not have no drama. All right, ladies, you'll have my time. If you cause me any drama, well. Let me tell you that drama that Jordan will have in his life will no longer exist. Right? But Dusty, that sucks, man. That sucks. But all right. So yeah, you retraced that whole move. You traced 34% back down. Will you hold this previous high at 23.5 cents? That is the question, right? 23.5 or 2.35 cents. If you come back and retrace this and bounce off this. That's what probably makes the most sense here. That's a big retrace, man. That's a big friggin' retrace. Big friggin' retrace. I got 2 but custody of both kids. Dusty. That sounds like crap, man. So that is that. I mean, I think you're just going to come back down and bounce off 2.3. You've already retraced so much that, unless Bitcoin takes a huge crap, I don't see it going much lower than that. I really don't. And that's probably, swing high to swing low. Yeah, that's right at your golden pocket zone too. So that seems like the most logical level to bounce off from. So let's see if it does it, man. Let's see if it does it. Let's see. What's up, Steven? So we had Telcoin. Now the time to pull up constipation or pull up constipation. Let's see, constipation. I don't think it's really. Let's pull up constellation. Man, this thing just keeps trolling you, huh, man? Well, it finally actually broke up. It finally broke up, which is really nice. Now what you want to see is this be a successful back test. And it's not even like a line. As long as you hold what looks to be this general range right here, I'd say you just want to hold this general range here. Right here. As long as you hold this range, and you sort of these previous resistance points turn into nice support, you should be good to go, right? You should be good to go in that circumstance where you can just come back down, bounce off this previous resistance, and then continue to the upside. Ultimately, that's what you're watching here for DAG, or constipation, as we would say.
Harmony 1, please.
Dump to 53K makes more likely by the day. I mean, we're pretty much going sideways. I mean, it's not really anything that looks likely at the moment, to be honest with you. If anything, I mean, a lot of people saying dump is imminent. If anything, you know, we've seen a move to the upside and we're in a continuation pattern, right? If anything, you know, so too early to tell, but we'll see. So DAG, I mean, a back test of this and a continuation up is what you want to see. If you break this back down, it's not great. It's not great. Probably say if you do break up, next resistance like 29.8 for Mr. DAG. Daily EMA seems to be right in that general range too. So that's what we're watching. That's what we're watching. Everything is going to zero by Saturday. Going to zero. Everyone scream dump. Dump! We dumping, bro. We dumping.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to
We're
zero.
going to zero. We're going mid sideways for 3 weeks, bro. All you have to really look at is the weekly, man. I mean, the weekly is the epitome. Is it epitome or epitome? I think it's epitome. Don't make fun of me, guys. Pretty much for the last 3 weeks, guys. I mean, 1, 2, 3. I mean, just completely. We talked about this earlier, but just complete sideways action for Bitcoin. I mean, nothing's really changed, as Savvy would say too.
Nothing has changed.
Can we look at IOTEX, said Rod. Let's look at IOTEX. Let's look at IOTEX. Nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed.
Oh, man. All right. IOTEX, another massive, massive move to the upside. Another massive move, man. Daily still could have some juice to run up still, too. You know, the daily not looking too shabby.
Savvy says 5 waves down for Bitcoin, tears of joy, flush.
More waves?
I'm kidding, I like the Elliott wave. Like any kind of taw, it can break either direction at certain points. That wedge looks bullish or to zero.
More waves, man. You know my feeling with waves, man. Waves can happen at any point. Like, you could argue anything's a wave. You could say, like, if you were just looking at this chart, for instance, you could say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, it's over. Or you could say this is the start of the wave. 1, 2, 3, right? And you could say that there's 2 more waves coming. It's so arbitrary. It's so arbitrary. You could say that this is the start. You could say 1, 2, 3. Right? It really, I know it has. You could look at it with like Fibonacci levels and stuff like that, but I mean, it's so arbitrary. It's so arbitrary. It's literally just drawing either a 3 wave or 5 wave in literally any direction that supports your bias. You know, the epitome. All right, IOTEX. Let's go back to IOTEX. Let's go back. So daily RSI got pretty overheated. 4 hours cooled off nicely. Very, very nicely. Let's see. BTC move. You're killing me, bro. Yeah, the guy in the chat's killing me, man. That one guy in the chat. See IOTEX. Is my mouse dying, bro? Come on, mouse. Don't be dying on me midstream. You get batteries for this thing? It keeps like lagging. Maybe it's not the mouse. Maybe it's me. So IOTEX, if you can hold this area, I mean, this makes sense for an area to hold. In theory. In theory, you have a daily wick from back here in August 11th that's trying to hold a support. If this can hold, I mean, that could be your juice back up to the upside. Though, if we were to take swing low, swing high, epitome. This was actually your 0.5 fib. So if you were to get one more move down, which I don't think is terribly out of the realm of possibility, always keep that in mind. The 618 is actually sitting right about 10.5 cents. A little bit higher. Still right about 10.5 cents. So, I mean, you're trying to bounce off the 0.5, which is a common area to retrace to. But if you did one more down, the 0.618 is seems like a logical level as well. for IOTEX to retrace to if it decides to retrace. But I probably would expect it to bounce off one of these levels. It's already had a pretty nice retrace here. 33% retrace.
Completely dumb. Might pull back, but it's still full run XRP. Hasn't barely moved, so man shrugging medium light skin tone.
We'll see, Dusty. We'll see, Dust. Check that out in a second, man. Let's go, Crow. Thanks for the daily stream, said Pawtucket's finest. Dope way to end my day. Keep doing what you're doing. We're all Jordanites. Stay real and true. Thanks for the kind words, Pawtucket. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, dude. I mean, like I said, this stream's done a lot for me, right? It helped me with, you know, it doesn't know, maybe it always doesn't come off the right way, but it helps me with my communication skills. Helps me with like I like to be sort of creative sometimes, and helps me with like the creativity avenue. It's hard to explain, but thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. Kyle said, you think H-bar has a good move left in it? H-bar? H-bar. Hedera, man. Hedera is one of the brutal charts. We looked at this the other day. I mean, it's not really, I don't know what I was looking at here. It's not really inverse head and shoulders. It's really not. What I'd say about this is it's this box of resistance that you just can't break. And it's mainly this resistance here at about 43.2 cents that you just can't break, man. You can't break it. You keep busting, trying to break it, and you just can't do it. You just really can't do it. So, yeah, you're coming up and making higher lows, right? The higher lows are great to see, but ultimately at some point you got to break this resistance. And I think you will at some point, right? I expect most coins to pump. Maybe not all of them, but I expect 99% of coins to move up here. Obviously the rest of this year. So this will move up. It's lagging a little bit behind. Like we said, the coins that haven't really, the coins that haven't moved yet, like hugely. This one's actually hasn't done too bad. This is up like, I mean, it's up over 2x. There's some coins that are doing worse. This one I expect to move up shortly. You're running out of room here with the higher lows and basically horizontal resistance here overall. So I expect to move in November at some point. All right, this could go to the end of November, but ultimately relatively soon. Breakout target for this would be when it does break out somewhere up to like 72.7 cents ultimately, you know. So that's an era. Bitcoin's at 61,055. Really not doing too much at the current moment, guys. Really not doing too much. I'm getting a little blurry here. Getting a little blurry. I don't like when I'm blurry. There we go. Let's see where we're at with the subs today, guys. Let's see where we're at with the subs. The old subs. We are at... All right, we're getting there, guys. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're getting relatively close to 57K. Relatively close. Let's get as close as we can today. I still think we can do it. But if you're new to the stream, you got to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit that like button too, if you're already subscribed, obviously it helps out bring new people to the stream. If you hit that like button, appreciate it for everyone that does that. I know it's kind of a lot of the top coins aren't really doing crap today, so that's it's kind of been the theme. I guess altcoins have moved up relatively well lately. Eric said, Jordan, my friend, can you check out sushi? I can check out sushi, but first you need to buy me some sushi. I'm just kidding. I haven't had sushi in a long time, guys, and I'm craving some sushi. I easily could got it today, but I want some sushi so bad. It's too late for sushi today, but I might get some sushi tomorrow because how long I've been saying I want sushi for months and I just don't get it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because if I buy sushi, then I can't buy more crypto. You know, I still think like that, guys. I still think to this day, oh, if I spend money on this, then I can't dollar cost average more into this. You know, if I spend $20 on sushi, then I can't buy 10 more Cardano, right? I'm kind of weird like that. A little bit. But yeah, we could take out sushi. We could take out sushi. Let's see. Sushi. Let's see. Sushi swap. This thing obviously was a massive mover in the beginning. This thing went off last year, bro. 48 cents. Man, I think they did really well. So sushi, what are we ultimately looking at here? What are we ultimately looking at here? Yeah, I wouldn't say this is really a trend line. I mean, it has the structure of an inverse head and shoulders, though. I mean, you obviously broke above it there, so it's not an exact trend line, but for the sake of the structure, you can see the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder, right? I mean, it's a nice little consolidation pattern, though it's not perfect, right? Though it's not perfect. Let's actually zoom in on this a little bit. A little bit. You finally broke this area, man. You finally broke this area, which is huge. Look at how long you were consolidating under there for. Like a month. You just kept getting resistance after resistance after resistance at this level. You finally broke it. You finally back tested it as support, and you're finally moving up. Right? You're finally moving up. So, about time for sushi, right? About time for sushi. See if there's anything happening. You're just going sideways here in the short-term time frames. I mean, you're really just going sideways here. So you got to wait for this next move, but I like the structure here for sushi to continue up as long as Bitcoin moves up. If Bitcoin moves down, well, we know that how it usually goes for alts. So
remember this super chat in December, ladies and gentlemen.
Go with sushi over ADA. Yeah, I could get 2 sushi or 10 ADA.
Check fucking CLV grid.
We'll check it, man. Guys, you guys see how excited Optical got about his call in the little pullback a week or so ago? I did.
Optical got about his call in that little pullback a week or so ago. Open mouth space, open mouth space, open mouth space. Tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears.
Dusty, I don't want to talk about it, man. He got so excited over that little pullback. And he was calling the stock market crash. Dusty, look at the stock market. He was calling the stock market crash. Right here, bro. Look at this. Right after he made that video saying how smart he was, this is what the stock market did. You gotta love it, man. You gotta freaking love it. Stock market has its most parabolic move in a while, in a long time, right after he makes that video. That's too funny, bro. Too funny. All right. Let's see. Sushi. We did sushi. Would you rather have 2 sushi or 10 ADA? 2 sushi or 10 ADA? What would you rather have? CLV got good potential in the polka dot option. Let's see CLV, man. CLV. That chart looks bare. Stock market jumped over his yellow ring. I don't know what ring it is. The purple ring, blue ring, red ring, orange ring. I don't care what ring it is. Okay? It's a freaking ring. It's a random ring. All right, so CLV. Does this have any rings? I don't think it has any rings. Let's see what's going down here. What's going down on CLV? You had bearish div, it played out. So that is really, really nice. And then you turn that around with some bullish div. That's kind of played out too. You're going to hope that gets you a little bit more juice, but you had lower lows and higher lows on the RSI. That played out nicely. You have anything here in the daily? Not much. But I will say, it's not really a W. I mean, it could be a W with a higher low, you know, where you have a boom, 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 boom. You actually already hit, the target's a little bit higher. I think you go a little bit higher here. target would be about 170 if that was to play out nicely. So that looks good. Daily has room to run. 4 hour has room to run. Bullish bearish divergence already played out. So I like this to continue higher. I like this to continue higher actually. Right off the daily, right off the 4 hour EMA ribbon, perfect support off there. I like this to continue higher, man. Like I said, to 170. I think this has got to 170 here. Ultimately, man. Not seeing too much other than that. You should treat yourself to sushi once we break 70K. Yeah, I guess that's a good one. That's a good one, I guess. The other side said, buy Phantom, dude. Thank me later. Yeah, I mean, Phantom's been going nuts, man. Phantom's been going nuts. Like, I can't say that. Huge move, baby. What's going on, Jordan? Been a minute. What do you think about that huge XRP pump? The huge XRP pump. Wow. XRP pumped, and now it has a head and shoulders pattern. Man. No, but the head and shoulders pattern, in all seriousness, guys, I like to pick on the XRP guys because they get mad. And it's kind of fun. Hey, if you guys can be trolls, I can be trolls too. So, I mean, this would put you back down to like 170 if this did break out. Potentially. Or you could just come back down, and this could just be actually a nice back test of this resistance, right? A back test of this resistance, and then a continuation to the upside for XRP. So, in all seriousness, I mean, this could, yeah, you know, maybe on the short-term time frames, it looks slightly bearish here, you know, as far as a pattern goes, right? If this is the neckline coming across, you break the neckline, move down here, and then a continuation up. That's probably what makes the most sense here for XRP, especially if Bitcoin maybe comes a little bit lower, which we don't really know if it is or not. But
head and shoulders on XRP. They've been breaking to the upside late.
You see head and shoulders on XRP? They've been breaking to the upside lately. They actually have been breaking to the upside lately. That's actually a good point. We've seen those bounce from this and actually break to the upside a lot lately. That's actually a really good point. Really good point. Let's see. Savvy says 5 ways. Alt's still popping. That makes it unlikely it will completely dump, pull back, but it's still a bull run. XRP hasn't barely moved, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what XRP, man. I mean, I'm not going to be one of those guys that... See, here's the thing. I'm not afraid to say how it is. I'm not going to be one of those guys that just going to pair it. Oh, XRP is going to pump once the SEC case is done, right? XRP is going to pump once the SEC case is done. I'm not going to keep parroting the same thing that everyone else is going to say, okay? That's not a certainty in my opinion. It's not a certainty that would happen, right? A lot of people are acting like that's some certainty, and XRP is going to go to freaking $10, right? After that happens in like a week. It's not going to happen like that. If it does, I will gladly sit here and take the L, right? I'll gladly sit here and take the L. I'm not going to make some members-only streams. The XRP fans can come in here and say, Jordan, you were wrong. Just like the shibbers came in here and attacked me. I don't care about being wrong, but that's my take on it. I mean, how long have we been waiting for this? How long have we been waiting for this? How long are we gonna wait for this? Right? I mean, how long will the XRP maxis wait? How long will they wait? That is the question. XRP to $50. Yeah, I mean, BitBoy said a ton of things, man. Don't take his price prediction seriously. That's what I'll say about BitBoy. I like BitBoy's videos. I do. But a lot of his price predictions are way over the top. Way over the top. XRP to $50. That, I mean, you know how about XRP to $50? Bro. That would mean that XRP's market cap would have to be, I'm not going to do the math. I don't even want to do the math. What is that? 2.5 trillion? 2.5 trillion? Come on, bro. That's double Bitcoin's current market cap. You know what I mean? If I'm doing my math correctly, which I don't tend to do my math correctly a lot of times. You know. Let's see. Check CLV. We'll do CLV. I also saw someone ask for Luna in the chat. I'll do Luna too. Luna's a pretty popular coin. CLV. Oh, we already did CLV. Let me do Luna. Saw someone ask for Luna in the chat. One of the Jordan Knights asked for Luna in the chat. Luna. What do we got? Well, the daily looks, the daily RSI looks good on this. I like it a lot. Coming up in some resistance, coming across, and this could be in sort of a bearish wedge, rising wedge, which we saw. What coin was it? Phantom. We saw Phantom break down from this after a massive run. So this could be the same scenario where this does get, maybe this comes back down, right, and sort of resets. Depending, I mean, a lot of it's going to depend on what Bitcoin does, but this certainly, if this does want to break down, right? We've also seen a lot of coins break up from these wedges too, so keep that in mind. Kind of like Phantom, even if this does break down, I don't see it going to the target down here. I don't see that. I would say worst case scenario, in my opinion, I don't see Phantom going below. I don't see Phantom going below 39, 40 bucks, right around 40 bucks. I don't see Luna going below 40 bucks. I just don't. Kind of like Phantom. I don't know how Phantom did. Phantom broke down and then it sort of found support on the first support level and bounced. That's what I would probably see for Luna for the same thing if it broke down. I just don't see it going lower than that unless Bitcoin takes a major dump and goes into the 50Ks. Unless Bitcoin says
Nope.
And goes to 50Ks, not gonna happen. But yeah, if this breaks up though, for instance, if this breaks up, take a look what we got for fibs left. Luna should be, yeah, Luna is right at this. Look at that, literally, you got resistance right at the 2.618. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Next level, if this did break up, which I'm not going to count it out, would be upwards of 70, right around 70 bucks. 70.67 to be exact for Luna.
AMT, please.
All right, this guy's getting out of here. This guy's getting out of here. Let's see. Let's friggin' see. Baby Squid Game? Guys, should we look at, in the chat, should we look at Baby Squid Game or no? Baby Squid Game, yes or no in the chat? Doge is the next Ashy. Baby Squid Game, Ryan. We're not gonna look at Baby Squid Game, man. For multiple reasons, we're not gonna look at Baby Squid Game. But I hope it does well for you. It's up 300% today. I don't think we should look at Baby Squid Game though. I don't think we should do it personally. Let's see. Everyone's saying no. Bear said no. What's going on, Bear? Crowd Gunner said no. Quadro said EOS. He said EOS. We'll look at EOS. Unless you meant to say yes. You might have meant to say yes. Dusty said, you see Head and Shoulders on XRP? Yep. That's, it could break to the upside. We've seen that lately. Ahmad said AMP. Let's check out AMP. Everyone's saying no. Everyone's like, please, no. No Baby Squid Game. Oh, this is not the right AMP. I was like, bro, this is not the right AMP. Like, bro, what is this? What is this? This is not AMP. Bro. This is not AMP. What is this? I'm really confused. I'm looking at this chart. Like Bob looks at inspects his meatloaf before he eats it. Meatloaf. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? All right, let's look at the actual AMP. Here we go. I was like, bro, what is that? Ernesto said my ex just asked to meet up. Hey man, go for it, man. I mean, just always, you know, just be careful with that, man. Is what I say, bro. Just be careful with that. You know, you're gonna do it. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about it on stream, but just be careful with that. That's what I'll say. So, Amp, you finally got the breakout you're looking for. You finally got the breakout you were looking for, and you broke to the upside. All right. And will you come back down to test? Will you come all the way back down to test? That is the question. I don't think you will. We've been waiting this long on a breakout for Amp. I just don't see it. Let's look at our possible retracement levels. I think you come back down at least to the 0.6. Sorry, the 0.618 at 5.7 cents. I think you at least come back down there. You actually already wicked to it, but you could come back there and there again here. So I think that makes the most sense. You probably bounce off this area, generally speaking, and then you bounce back up. Ultimately, we know our target for this though. Like after we finally got our breakout, which is awesome. It's not AMP the stablecoin anymore.
That's an exit on stablecoin.
You know, the eventual breakout target would be 13 cents, right? 13 freaking cents. That's the breakout target for AMP. At some point, you know, after you finish the sort of pullback after a pretty nice move to the upside, at some point, right? Let me do EOS real quick. I know someone asked for EOS. I forgot. I think it was Quadro asked for EOS. Let's do EOS. Oh! I like to do the cough ball with this. EOS. I coughed up some EOS. EOS, man. EOS is the worst coin. EOS is worse than Litecoin, bro. EOS, I'm gonna say it right now. EOS is the worst coin to own. It sucks. Maybe at one point I'll eat these words. But EOS is worse than Litecoin. I would rather own Litecoin, and this is saying a lot from me. I'd rather own Litecoin than EOS. 100%. EOS sucks. You know, it just does, bro. Look at this chart. I mean, this is the entire chart. I mean, at least from 2018, it hasn't even moved, bro. It hasn't even moved. It done nothing. Spit it out. I can't spit it out. All right, let's do EOS. Someone said hater in the chat. I mean, I'm just being honest. EOS kind of sucks. I mean, you can't really argue it, you know? You can't really argue it. It's probably the worst chart in crypto, to be honest. Litecoin is sleeping. Even worse than ICP. ICP kind of sucks too. I mean, ICP is pretty bad, but at least it's been moving a little bit lately. So EOS, I mean, it's coiling up. I mean, the problem with this one is it's probably got a little bit longer to go. Okay? Someone said I don't like anything but Bitcoin and ETH. That's not true. Let's go over the coins that I like. I like Bitcoin. Let's go over the coins that I own, actually. Bitcoin, ETH, Cardano, Polkadot,
LMAO, you're not good at sarcasm or dumbness.
AVAX.
Just totally not a rug pull. Give it away. That obviously baby joke open mouth.
Ryan, what was your thing? Oh, totally not that. I didn't see the totally, Ryan. I read it like baby squid game, not a rug pull. Doge Dash is the next Axie. Oh, Doge Dash is the next Axie. My bad, Ryan. I read it like you're saying baby squid game is not a rug pull. That's what I read. But yeah, AVAX, Chainlink, Matic, Algo, VeChain, Atom, Theta, Used to own Crow. What else we got? Mana, Ave, and that's. I mainly stick to the top ones, but oh, audio. I actually bought some audio the other day, actually, because I told you guys when I bought some audio. So no, I don't only like Bitcoin and ETH. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Everyone gets so mad, bro. Whenever you say a coin sucks, people get so mad. How are there people sitting here defending EOS? Like, how are there people sitting here defending EOS? Guys, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say, oh, this thing looks great. No, this thing sucks. I'm not gonna sit up here and say it looks great. Yeah, you might own it and you might be pissed, right? You might own it and you might be pissed, but I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. This thing sucks. Sucks. You know what I mean? There's nothing else to say. Yeah, it's coiling up. It'll probably move at some point. Not gonna say it's not gonna move up, right? Not gonna say it's not gonna move up. You come up, come down, up, down. It's gonna break out at some point, but the problem is, I mean, it has a lot more room to coil up. I mean, this thing could coil up into January if it wanted to. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I hate to do this, but if you want to go to EOS Bitcoin, look at EOS Bitcoin. Oh! I'm not gonna sit up here and say it's good, man. A lot of people that coddle you and say, "Oh, EOS has potential. It has potential." Not really. Not really. That's just a retest. Savvy likes EOS. Savvy likes Litecoin too. I mean, Savvy has no idea what he's talking about. Savvy looks at Litecoin every stream. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. It's just, someone said it's just a retest. XTZ. XTZ. We'll look at XTZ. Let's see. I can't believe it was actually. Reason I went off with EOS for is I didn't think anyone was actually going to sit up here and like get pissed about EOS. There was actually someone in the chat that got pissed about EOS and said, "You're an EOS hater." I didn't think there was any EOS fans. I thought EOS was just pretty much a dead project. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess not. I guess people actually like it still. Interesting. Let's see. So XTZ. What is XTZ doing? I mean, it's not really doing much. Booty said Jordan Savage today. I am ruthless. I wasn't ruthless up until about like 5 minutes ago. You know what I mean? I wasn't ruthless about 5 minutes ago, but someone decided to someone decided to defend EOS. So I got a little offended because someone decided to defend EOS of all things. All right, so XTZ, what is it doing, man? I mean, let's stick to the daily on this one, man. Are you gonna form? Let's bring up our daily EMA ribbon. Already broke it. So if you were gonna form a cup and handle, which it looks like you were going to, I usually like to sort of hold the daily EMA ribbon, or at least bounce off the EMA ribbon. You didn't do it on this one, right? You broke down below it. So, and you actually confirmed it as resistance, right? Kaboom, 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 and you sort of having trouble get back over it. If you can get back over this though, you know, for whatever reason, get back over this, you curl back up. I mean, you can see the possible cup and handle playing out here, but you need to get back over this, which sometimes can be a type hit.
Here's $5 more for Ta on a coin of the chat's choice.
Coin of the chat's choice. Seriously.
Is gold breaking out?
Is gold breaking out? Dusty. Is it actually breaking out? We'll check gold. There's no way it's actually breaking out. No way, man. No freaking way is it breaking out. No, but XTZ, I mean, ultimately you got to get back over this, like we said. Let's actually check fibs here. Initially bounced off the 0.5. If anything, if you did go lower.
NDA, N, Nadatoken, ORG, next 1000X.
Wow, man. That sounds legit. I would say if you did go lower, I mean, the 0.5, obviously you already came back down here. Your hope would be if you did go lower, you'd make a W and confirm back up, or a double bottom there. If you did break lower, this 0.65 makes sense right here as a previous low at the 0.65. That would be the level to watch there if XDC did go lower. But it's got some work to do. It's definitely got some work to do there in the immediate short term. What's up, Ryan? We'll do a coin of choice. Dusty wants to check out gold. Jace. Jace. We gotta check out gold, guys. Gold. I know how we all feel about gold in here. Some people like gold, which is fine. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get too upset if you like gold. Just check it out, man. Is it gonna break out? Look like gonna break out. The weekly actually doesn't look too bad on this. I like the it actually doesn't look too bad. You know what I mean? Obviously, this is on the 11. It's so weird looking at this in the weekly because like you look back and this is like from like 2006 and it's like holy crap, man, this has been going on forever. Gold doesn't look. This is coming from me too. Actually, it doesn't. It doesn't look great. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, you got a flat line of support. You got a flat line of support, and you got a downtrend of resistance. I mean, in theory, right? So, if you can, you're trying to make higher lows, which is nice, but ultimately, I mean, this tends to be a bearish pattern. But in an uptrend, these can break up. In an uptrend, these can break up, and gold is, in theory, in an uptrend. Okay? In theory. Silver maxi. Jordan's attitude tonight is me cracking up. Do I have an attitude tonight, guys? I think I have I think I had attitude in the last 20 minutes. I thought my attitude was pretty good today. I'm in a pretty good mood today. I thought my attitude was only in the last 20 minutes after EOS. Jordan said Jordan's attitude tonight. I'm a little salty. Know what I am, guys? You know I have an attitude? I'm salty. Get it? I'm salty because I'm not in Sol. Because I'm not in Solana. I'm salty. Ultimately, the upwards target though of this of gold gonna put you at 2183. Right? 2183 is the upwards target if that breaks out. Downwards target puts you back down at 1285. So we'll see which way this we'll see where this breaks. We'll see where this breaks. You've been a bit too pleasant, actually. Oh, thank you, man. I didn't know I've been a bit too pleasant. Thank you, Monty Green. So like I said, some days I can be a little spicy. A little spicy. You guys don't like when I'm pleasant. You guys usually like when you guys usually like when I'm going off the rockers. When I'm ranting about everything. That's when you guys usually like when I'm going off on stuff. There's not too much to go off on today. You know what I mean? Stuff has been pretty good. I mean, alts have been doing pretty well. There's not a lot of trolls right now in the chat, right? I have way more to rant about when there's trolls in the chat. There just hasn't been a lot of trolls. You know what I mean? The trolls have been gone for a while, man. You know? So, I mean, at some point, the trolls will come back. It's probably when Bitcoin's going to have its next dump. Who knows? Could happen tomorrow. We could pump to 75K and dump. We could pump to 85K and dump. Right? It's going to happen at some point. That's usually when I get heated. Is when the trolls come in. But I like trolling the trolls, so it's fun to me. It's fun up to a certain point. I do lose one hair every time I rant about a troll, though. That's the only thing.
MFCAT could be the next 100X. The name alone.
What's up, Ecoms? Ecoms, how was your birthday yesterday? I thought it was 2 days ago, and then I was told it was yesterday. So I apologize about that. So you got 2 birthdays from me. How was it yesterday? I want to know how good it was. Seriously. What's up, Jerome? He said, I'm here. Don't worry. All right. Giovanni said, not a token. NDA. Next, 1000X. Wow. Bob will like this one. Bob will love this one, man. NDA. Wow. Oh, here comes Bob. He's coming upstairs. He heard 1000X. You guys can probably hear him right now. There comes Bob. You can hear him from a mile away because he doesn't know how to pick up his feet when he walks. Here he comes. Oh, here he comes. All right, he's coming out. He's coming on the screen, guys. Did I just hear 1000X? Did I just hear 1000X? What coin is it, Giovanni? What coin? NDA? NDA? 1000X? We gotta check this one out. Let's go check this out, man. NDA. Let's see. NDA. Next, 1000X. Oh! You almost tricked me to buy this. You almost tricked me. I don't think this is actually it. All right, I gotta get this. I don't think this is actually it. Oh man, next 1000X. He's done. Hey, Bob, get out of here, bro. I don't think anything's 1000X. Jay said, check out MFAT. Could be the next 100X. What are these 100X, 1000X gems? Why is everyone like, oh, the next 1000X? Now we got, oh, the next 100X gem. MFCat. What is this, man? What is this, Jay? MFCat. I don't know what this... I hope that's not what I think it is. Not a token, nothing. The next 100X. I don't know what this is, man. It's not even tracked. Don't buy that, guys. It's not even freaking tracked. FOMO. What's FOMO right now? What's FOMOing? OMG's going ham right now. Looks like the Elon chart. Someone said OMG's going ham. It better be going ham. If it's not, I'm clicking right off of it. It is going ham. Here you go, man. Yeah, OMG's going ham, man. OMG is going hamburgers. Yeah, man. The next resistance for OMG is looks like upwards of 2450. If it can get up there. It has, I mean, yeah, I mean, it has room to run on the daily. 2450 is that next resistance. Oh, it pumped yesterday. It's actually not pumping today. I was looking at the weekly time frame. But it pumped yesterday. I don't know why I was on the weekly. But yeah. I mean, OMG's going. 2450 is the next resistance, man. 2450. It was on the weekly. It wasn't actually moving, man. What are you guys laughing at in the chat? The song doesn't sound the same if it's not for your coin. That's facts. What are you guys laughing at in the chat, man? What are you guys laughing at? I saw everyone laughing. I don't think that I did anything that was funny. I don't think I did anything that was funny in the last 10 seconds. Jasmine? This Bitcoin sideways movement looks like October 27th and 28th of this year. What are you guys laughing at? Maestro coming in. What's up, Maestro? Bro. What are you guys laughing at, bro? Alright, I'm done. You guys are I'm not muted. Come on, man. You guys are killing me, bro. No sound. Oh, there's definitely sound. You guys are trolling me, man. You guys are trolling me. I'm not muted. You guys are trolling, bro. How can you guys come up with a coordinated troll? You guys come up with a coordinated troll in the Discord or something? How do you guys come up with a coordinated troll while you're like, you guys aren't even saying anything? You guys just have telepathic powers to have like trolling. I don't know how you do it. Like, what the heck, man? I don't know how you do it. You guys are trolling. All right. I'm going to end the stream anyway, guys, because there's really not much going on right now. Bitcoin's not moving. ETH is not moving. It's 9:30. I am going to call it a stream. All right. I'm going to call it a stream in all seriousness. Anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I might be streaming at a different time tomorrow. Might be a little bit earlier, so I'll keep you guys updated on what time. I'm not sure what time. It might be a little bit earlier. Okay, maybe not too much earlier. It might be like, 4 o'clock ish. I'll let you guys know. For tomorrow. But other than that, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right, make sure you have a good night. Don't panic, sell your crypto, and don't get too bored with Bitcoin. And I'll see you tomorrow. See you guys. Killing me, bro.